It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. A good one here in the AFC East. So glad you're with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, for years, this division was dominated by the Patriots, winning 16 of a possible 17 years. But the last 4, it's belonged to Buffalo under Sean McDermott. Now, though, this seems like it's anyone's division.
No question. I mean, you mentioned the Patriots. Obviously, they have one of the greatest traditions of winning in the history of the NFL. New coach, new era. We'll see how that unfolds. You mentioned Buffalo. But I think if I'm a New York Jets fan with Aaron Rodgers back under center healthy, and what Mike McDaniel is building down in Miami, you said it, this is really a division that over the years was a one-horse race, and now I think all 4 of these teams entering the season think this division goes through them.
On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So, out come the Bills and the face of the franchise, 28-year-old Josh Allen. Year 7 already with Buffalo. The last 4 years, over 4,000 passing yards in each. The man who makes this team go.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback. It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now Allen. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, Josh Allen. A pass caught right side by Coleman.
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has a decision to make.
On 4th down, on is Sam Martin to punt. Out to return for the Dolphins, it's Braxton Berrios. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. The Dolphins come out on offense, and the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He led the NFL a year ago in passing yardage. Hard to believe this is season 5 already from Alabama. Greg, Tua, 26 years old, and his time is now.
One of the few southpaws we have playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and while he doesn't have one of the strongest arms, he makes up for it with great anticipation and pinpoint accuracy. So what it does, it allows him to throw very catchable balls. A lot of his receivers do a lot of the damage after the catch, and only time's going to tell how this one plays out. But when he's on his game, they're due for a lot of points.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now the second-year man, Devon Achane. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Third and long. Hill brought in motion. Throwing on third down, Tungo Vailoa. And that is incomplete. So that brings up fourth down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Bills offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They run with the third-year man. It's James Cook. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's going to air this one out. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Tyler Bass now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on time. Hill brought in motion. Tua going to give it to Achane. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
3rd and long. From the gun, here's Tua. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Punt team headed out for the Dolphins, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This one heads directly out of bounds. The market just on the other side of midfield. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. He gets it to Samuel, left side. Second and 7. Allen, going to give it to Cook. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Valdez-Scantling on the move. Allen on 3rd down. That's taken in. It's James Cook. He's going to have that 1st down, gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
When you look back last year and the Buffalo Bills went on their late season run to the playoffs, it really was getting the ball in the hands of James Cook. 44 catches last year in year 2, more than double his rookie year. He's going to continue to be a big-time player alongside Josh Allen.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run with Cook. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the 1st down. They'll motion over Samuel. So now they'll throw it with Allen. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Throwing is Allen. And he'll take it on in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills move out on top, 14-0. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Hill brought in motion. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. Here's a 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Little miscommunication there, now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Here's Jake Bailey now, as he's on to punt for Miami. Here's Hardy to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bills offense ready to see what they can do. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Allen. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Here's a handoff to Cook. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. The veteran Calais Campbell in there for the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Allen to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
There's a ton of time left in this game. They don't need to feel like this is desperation mode, but they do feel the urgency to get stops, and that sack's going to go a long way to getting them off the field here. Continue to come away giving up no points. Give the ball back to your offense and see if they can start chipping away.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Allen will throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Slot man in motion right. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Hill brought in motion. Quick throw, taken in. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Third down, 3 to go. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. The Bills with the early advantage. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. That's complete. And it is Beckham. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Odell with a nice catch, Mike, to move the chains. And me personally, I liked the decision to sign with the Dolphins this offseason. I mean, he had a chance to go join one of the most explosive offenses in the NFL. There's going to be a lot of space for him to use his veteran experience to get open and maximize. He's got speed everywhere around him, and he just gives Tua one more reliable target.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. Sending it deep for Waddle. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. It's a big play there for Miami. 62 yards.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's Mostert. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Dolphins are on the board. It's now 14-7. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Johnson now to return. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Bills' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. Now Allen on 1st down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Now Allen to throw on 2nd down. Samuel has it working in the middle. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
And while Samuel might have a new home in Buffalo, Mike, he's still that same dynamic guy that I played with all those years back as a young player in Carolina. He is so dynamic with the ball in his hands that in this Buffalo offense, you can either throw it to him, hand it to him, but either way, just get him the ball like we saw there, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Play action. It's Allen. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And now it's going to be 3rd down. He'll try and run here with Cook. Whoa! They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
On 2nd down, here is Allen. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. From the gun, Josh Allen.
The defenders knew a pass was coming. They had their ears pinned back here on 3rd down, but they initially allowed him to escape the pocket and make a break for it, but give him credit. They recognized the scramble quickly, rallied to the ball, stopped him short of the 1st down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Cook. And he's going to have the Bills 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. 4th down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
On 1st down, it's Allen. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells.
Powering forward, he's in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Here's Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills will take a 21-7 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Mostert now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Raheem Mostert and the Dolphins heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Tua gives it to Mostert. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Hill brought in motion. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. That is caught left side by Waddle. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. They can't imagine that a defensive coordinator would say, hey, we're just going to have one guy defend you all by himself. And after that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Hill brought in motion. The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Here's Tagovailoa. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And they do not cut into the deficit.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Allen. After the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And the defense has it.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball, so it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
The Dolphins offense ready to get back to work. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. Tua. He'll get this out quickly to Hill. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. Second and 11. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Tua now on 3rd down. We'll find Mostert out of the backfield. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They snap it to Tua. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10. Play action. Tagovailoa. He's got it at about the 8. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
So first off, nice job picking up enough for the 1st down. But I got to be honest, Mike, when he caught it, I thought he was going to put his foot in the ground and get physical and run through contact and try to score. I'm not so sure why he just so quickly ran out of bounds, even though he was able to pick up the 1st.
Here's Achane. Not much happening there, just a short gain. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run with Mostert. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Miami. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins draw closer here. It's 21-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Here's 3rd and 7. Valdez-Scantling on the move. On 3rd down, it's Allen. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Bills 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
First and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again. So we have come to halftime here at Orchard Park with the Bills out front. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime report. The Bills were led in the first half by their all-world quarterback, Josh Allen. He came out of the gate smoking hot with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes to help steer his guys towards this halftime lead.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half, about to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. In motion comes Beckham. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. And that one is caught. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Sanders here for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Dolphins will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Allen. Now he'll air one out. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The Bills bringing on their punting unit. Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Back to throw is Tua. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Hill brought in motion. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. To the air again, Tagovailoa. Open man downfield, OBJ. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Mostert. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Now a give to Achane, heading right. And he nearly got the first down there. He'll give him 9 yards, but setting up a very manageable 3rd and 1. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll try to run it here with Mostert. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Here's a run. And he's got another one. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
Now, Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins go up by 7, 28-21. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Johnson now to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Bills offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back, and in some of these coverage units, when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Oh! He's got room at the 30. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 45 yards.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
Gets a quick throw over to Samuel. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Allen on 3rd down. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
Big-time conversion there on 3rd down. Finding yourself trailing at the moment, the last thing you want to do is waste this promising possession. Now, with that throw, they find themselves deep in their opponent's territory. They have to come away with the touchdown to try to cut into this depth.
It is brought in the end zone. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Bills. Pass now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bills have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and Raheem Mostert heading onto the field. And as we go through the highlights, no shortage of touchdowns today. 3 trips to the end zone in this one. The combination, the power, the speed, everything on display, and the defense has seen it all. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. In motion comes Beckham. Off play action, it's Tua. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now, oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They give it to Mostert. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. To throw is Tua. He'll get this out to his running back. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up.
Well, when you call a screen play, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. Both these offenses have been in form. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this 3rd quarter, and it's 1st and 10. Valdez-Scantling on the move. Now Allen on 1st down. Looking middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. From the gun, it's Allen. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A run up the middle with Cook. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down, following a pickup of 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll motion over Samuel. Here's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. The Bills bringing on the punt team. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Nothing scarier for a quarterback, Mike, than to seeing that ball popped up in the air. It feels like that ball is in the air for an eternity, and all you hope is that it just harmlessly falls to the ground, and fortunately for the offense, that's exactly what it did.
To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Tua. Will find Mostert out of the backfield. Second and 7. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. That is caught right side by Beckham. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. In motion comes Beckham. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Right back to Mostert on 1st down. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Hill brought in motion. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. To the left side, OBJ is there. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A play fake. Now 2 with a throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Hill brought in motion. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That is caught. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with...
And he will score again. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Miami. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bills' offense and running back James Cook making their way out. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Allen. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete. On 2nd down, here is Allen. Samuel has it working in the middle. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. Josh Allen on the bootleg. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
On fourth down, out comes the punter. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Dolphins offense and Tua Tagovailoa making their way back out. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Off-balance throw. It's complete.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. It's the most valuable real estate in football. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
That's to Waddle again. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's a handoff to Mostert. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Hill brought in motion. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5. From the gun, here's Tua. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. In motion, it's Waddle. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Throwing again, it's Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Again, it's Tua. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
That is caught side of the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Johnson now to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll motion over Samuel. Allen will throw. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
On 1st down, it's Allen. He's got that complete to Knox. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Again, it's Allen to the end, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Dolphins offense ready for this next possession. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. In motion comes Beckham. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Tua going to give it to Achane, and that'll be a pickup of 3. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On the ground, it's Mostert. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. It is 3rd and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, a win here for the visiting Dolphins. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.